Hi, Dave Roscoe here. It's Sunday, March 9th at 9:11 on the East Coast of the United States. And I just wanted to drop this quick video. I didn't post anything yesterday. To be honest with you, I don't really know if I'm going to be posting regularly. Once I get all of this basic information out, I still have a few more things planned, but maybe I'll just collect what I know and provide you guys with updates so that you have a one-stop shop to get all your pie news. I don't know. As you can tell, I don't have a pie crypto channel. I don't have a crypto trading channel. It's just my own personal channel. So I don't really know where I'm going to go with this, but you guys seem to be liking the content I'm putting out for the most part. There's always some haters, and that's okay. You can't make everybody happy, but I think what I'm doing is very helpful, at least from the comments I'm getting. In the last 24 hours, you may have seen some disturbing activity on the pie price. And some of you who are savvy and know that the blockchain is completely visible and you can see the transactions, or maybe you don't. There were two incidents where the Pi Core Team wallet, which is wallet number 2, had two big movements of Pi coin worth over $100 million, I think was what I heard. Those movements coincided with the drops. What that says is that people panic sold and dropped the price. If you don't understand how a lot of crypto trading works, people set up automated rules or orders to buy and sell pie when it hits certain prices. At around 1:30 yesterday, we saw the price drop pretty dramatically in a very short time. It went from, something close to 180 down to 152. Again, I'm just working off the top of my head here. The reason for that is there was an initial dip, and people have what are known as stop loss orders, or even limit orders that speculate on pie dropping. When those levels get hit, they automatically execute. So what happens is you get a bunch of people who have all of these orders set. And when pie hits that price, you see a huge surge of transactions. These are not people sitting in front of their computers, frantically clicking their mouses and panicking, saying, sell, 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 sell. No. What it is, they set these things up because they have their own tolerances and triggers for when they're going to buy and sell a token. And then they just let it run. And that's clearly what happened in that first dip. And then what you see is that once it hit that low floor, you started seeing it quickly climb back up. And that's because the flip side of that happens is where people who are setting up automated targets to buy pie, when a price hits a certain low value, they start driving the price back up. And that's exactly what happened. And then later, we had a smaller dip, which brought it down to like $1.30 something. Now it's kind of hovering around there. All of this really is triggered by automated selling and buying, and uncertainty about what those transactions by the Pi Core team mean. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do have quite a bit of knowledge and experience with trading and crypto in particular. If you've read the Pi Core team's white paper, you know that a certain percentage of pie is awarded to the Pi Core team. And this is done for very specific reasons, namely enticing businesses to get involved in their ecosystem. They may sell chunks of pie to businesses at a discount price to get them in so that they now have pie that they can distribute within the ecosystem. Additionally, they may have external activities related to the pie ecosystem that require cash, specifically liquid cash. It's not unusual, or I would not consider it unusual, to see these kinds of transactions. It doesn't mean that the Pi Core team is, jumping ship and about to dump all their coins. So I would not panic. If you see that what's happening and you're thinking about dumping all your pie, don't panic. If anything, take advantage of this low and buy. Again, not financial advice. I'm just telling you how I'm reading this. there's going to be some big news on Pi Day. I mean, I don't know what that is specifically. I am fairly certain that the Binance listing will hit, and the Pi Core team is going to announce some significant partnerships, either that they've already inked a deal on or that are in the works, and they'll provide timelines on when they think that will happen. In addition, I think they're going to open the doors for several new dApps that will be available within the ecosystem. And that's going to increase the utility of the Pi token. So don't panic. Hold your Pi. If you've got some loose change, buy some more. Well, take advantage of this dip. One of the reasons why I'm thinking about doing this headline news kind of thing for Pi Network is because a lot of what I seek out for news is a lot of this automatic AI generated garbage. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. They say the same things over and over, the same B-roll, some of which still has watermarks from their sources. I think it's just garbage, to be honest with you. I prefer to have a human being sitting here talking about it and telling you how it is. I think that may be the direction I go once I've got all of the background stuff taken care of. I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. And a couple of things too. Somebody asked me, a couple people asked me, "Hey, dude, are you reading from a script?" Right now, no, and it's probably obvious because I'm just exhibiting a flow of consciousness here, and it shows. Right? I'm not very concise. I'm not very clear. I'm kind of rambling, and that's not something I want to do when I'm putting out specific information. So yeah, I collect my thoughts and I put them on a PDF or text file or whatever, and I read it. And that allows me to collect my thoughts, organize them, and make sure that I don't just waste your time with a bunch of blah, blah, blah. Yes, I do read from prepared material. And then somebody else asked me, "Hey, am I reading from Chat GPT?" And to that I answer, no. Like I said, I have my own thoughts, I collate them, and I collect them. But I will say this, the one thing I do use Chat GPT for is to take all of my notes and say, "Hey, can you clean this up so that it's concise, non-repetitive, and does not contain any false information?" Now, I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but you never know. Sometimes, I hear speculation and somewhere in my head, I think it's fact, and Chat GPT will point out that something is not confirmed. So then I remove it. So yes, Chat GPT does have a place in what I do, and that place will probably grow because AI adoption is growing, and there's nothing wrong with it. AI is a tool, and as a tool, we should use it. But I don't like all of these so-called news updates that are 100% generated by AI. I don't like it, and I hope it doesn't continue. And I hope you appreciate that, me, a human being, is coming out and giving you the real deal. So don't panic. Hold your Pi. Buy some Pi. Take advantage of the dip. And remember, the success of Pi Network begins with you. Pi to the moon. Peace.